We're going to talk about another case involving a cyclist that we represented to protect his identity. I'm going to call him John. John was out riding his bike on an errand when a driver decided to make an ill-advised left-hand turn into his lane of travel and to knock him off of his bike. And again, this young lady tells the police officer that she did not see him. And ultimately, I say that you're not going to see what you're not looking for. And the unfortunate piece of that is that most people aren't looking for cyclists when they're out driving, and they need to be aware of cyclists on the roadways because they have every right to be on the roadways as much as any vehicle. But, this case went into litigation. John had significant injuries as a result of this incident. And ultimately we had to end up going to litigation, not because, my client was super litigious. It was because of the stall tactics that were being used by the insurance companies to basically try to wear him down. And so ultimately, John asked me, what do I think? And I told him, I think he was injured pretty badly. I think that they're playing games, and ultimately we need to fight. And so he trusted me because he knew I was going to fight for him. And we're not going to let these stall tactics by these insurance companies wear him down. And ultimately, we were able to get the case postured in such a way. And once we went through it, I think the insurance companies also can figure out who's serious and who's not serious. So once we got into litigation, I think they saw we were serious. And ultimately, we got to a point where we didn't have to go through extended litigation. We were able to get this case resolved on extremely good terms for our client and get him fair compensation for his injuries, simply because he was a fantastic client and we were going to go to the mat for him.